Yo, still bills, what's the deal? Man, it's motherfucking hump day. Y'all know the routine. Nigga, heading to the plantation right now to bang this day out, man. Peak game, let's get into this shit, my nigga. And that's Paramount officially announces that it's severing ties with the PBC. And it is what it is, man. I remember making a video saying that I was kind of, how sometimes you be waiting on something, and then when it comes, it's like, damn, it finally happened. You don't know how you feel about it. It's one of them type of situations, man. I'm like, yo, well, I know how I feel about it. As long as anytime you put Al Heyman in a position where he's out the way, I'm all for that. But the thing is, with that happening, you got to think about how many fighters are over there that they want to see other fighters fight. You dig? We want to see Charlo, against Yanni Beck or something to unify the division. We want to see Carlos Adames get his shot at the title. We want to see David Benavidez and Canelo. We want to see, I want to see all of them middleweights mix it. I want to see I would like to see Resendiz and the dude, I can never remember his name. Resendiz and the dude who beat him, mix it up with the cats over there on Matchroom and Top Rank, the middleweight cats, Felix Cash, Denzel Bentley. I would like to see that shit. I would love to see that shit. But with them going out, it puts a strain on dates. So that it's like, yo, we don't got nowhere else to show y'all. Like, where we gonna put y'all at? So in one instance, it's like, yo, man, fuck. But I'm not gonna cap, man. I'm overjoyed that Al Heyman is about to paint, man. Listen, this shit is biblical shit, Brody. Real rap, man. When God sent Moses into Egypt to liberate the Israelites from the yoke of bondage, he was given a warning for what was to come if he did not heed to his warnings. The PBC was given a multitude of warnings, a multitude of them. And niggas was deemed haters when they would bring that shit to light, man. Yo, he ain't doing this and that in the third round. He holding the fights. Anytime you was overly critical of Al Heyman, you was either a coon. If you was black, you was a coon. If you was Latino, you was a white Latino. If you was a white guy, you was a card carrying Klansman. And now he's in a position where he can't even afford to feed his fighters no more. Prime is only gonna they're only gonna air his fights through pay-per-view. So what other alternative do you have? You dig what I'm saying? Now you fucked yourself out of position. You played yourself Showtime boxing ran for 37 years straight, and we got some incredible fights on that shit. We got a multitude of Tyson fights, Floyd fights, Castillo, Corrales. Man, like, come on, man. We got some great fights. Even with Floyd, even when they started out, what they tried to do is they tried to reinvent a Floyd Mayweather as if they created Floyd Mayweather. Y'all it was gimmicky over there. Instead of building a brand to continue to carry y'all to the promised land, y'all just ran with this notion, oh, Floyd, look at what we did for Floyd, look at what we did for Floyd, look at what we did for Floyd. When y'all honestly ain't do shit for that nigga. That nigga came in with an insulated fan base as is. He was already a multi-million-dollar fighter before he came over there to fuck with y'all. When he crossed over there, 2013, he helped build y'all brand. Showtime came back into prominence through Floyd Mayweather. And y'all tried to use that as a conduit to lure other fighters over there to y'all, to y'all stable. And even starting out, I remember before the PBC, y'all was really putting the effort into actually building the brands of fighters, man. I remember y'all building Danny Garcia. I remember y'all building Sean Porter. I remember y'all building Keith Thurman. I remember all of that shit vividly. I remember that shit. It wasn't as gimmicky as it was. It wasn't as gimmicky as it is today. Back during the Showtime days, before the inception of the PBC. Y'all got, man, oh, yo, we gotta let that fight marinate. We gotta let it marinate. Oh, man, Floyd and Manny. Y'all don't have another Floyd nor Manny Pacquiao. Y'all don't. Y'all wanted to stay isolated away from everybody. Y'all wanted to keep big fights from happening unless a motherfucker crossed over there to y'all side of the street. And it's like y'all are straining the sport to the point where everybody was disrespecting month like, oh man, no, what the fuck is a Showtime? What is Showtime doing? Not Showtime, but what is Top Rank doing? They don't even like Shakur leaving. They go all the way back to Oscar De La Hoya and Miguel Cotto and Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, man, shit is gonna happen. I'm not a fan of Bob Arum neither, but that man has been around since the '60s, and it's a reason why his brand ain't crumble in 7 years. It took them niggas 7 years of the PBC since the PBC became a thing like 7 years ago, and they caused so much corrosion on Showtime boxing that they just decided to sever them niggas. That shit is wild. Now there are other platforms. ESPN is, they're shuffling the board when it comes to, their analysts or whatever. They got rid of Andre Ward or whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the thing was with that, it was a little too pricey. It's not necessarily the same. They still show fights on ESPN. They still show fights on ESPN. So you can't even use that as a litmus test. They still show fights. I just watched Johnny Beck beat the shit out of Vincenzo Gualtieri to unify the division. Not the whole division, but two belts. I just watched it. So they're still showing fights. The last fight that's scheduled on the PBC schedule is Andre de Benavidez, and it's a fucking pay-per-view. Y'all played yourselves. Y'all real life played yourselves. 7 years, bro. Me and Showtime Boxing are the same age. We are the same fucking age. And it took them niggas 7 years to completely cause so much dysfunction over there that they just said, yo, we getting rid of all of this shit. And it's not even it's not even like heartfelt like that. When HBO went out of business, I remember Roy Jones and Jim Lantley and Max Kellerman going on there, and it was emotional. They was overly emotional about it. Roy Jones, nigga, I fought on this channel. Now I'm a commentator on this channel, man. We've had great memories on this fucking, on this. We've had great memories. And now it's a distant memory. They cry. Like, who's going to sit there and shed a tear for Showtime Boxing? Who's going to shed a tear at the end of David Benavidez and Andre? Who's going to get a eulogy and have it really be heartfelt? Niggas barely even watch that shit now because y'all barely put fights on regular fucking Showtime. This shit is ridiculous, man. Y'all caused so much confusion and just ran so much game over there and media antics and media and publicity stunts and smoke and mirrors and everything. Y'all caused a channel, y'all caused a fucking great thing to go to the wayside because y'all couldn't handle the product. Piss poor quality. There's no quality control over there, my nigga. This shit is sad. This shit is sad. And now, from what I'm hearing, they're contemplating them niggas going over there to Dead Zone, as y'all called it. The same app that y'all been denigrating for years. Y'all ain't say shit when when he had his exhibition fight on Dead Zone. Y'all said nothing about it. Nothing about it. Y'all had every reason in the world to talk about how y'all had all the justifications in the world for him to go and fight on the app. I thought fighters didn't fight on apps. I hope they go to the zone. So, oh my fucking God, so I can laugh. Hysterically laugh and point my finger in your fucking faces. I'm going to enjoy every minute of that. To dig that, to dig my nails into y'all skin, but also now we get to see potentially them niggas fight other fighters off, not off platform if you go to the zone, but on under different promotional banners, because now there's no platform boundary. Y'all all share the same platform. It's a lot easier for that fight to get made. I'm just saying, man, y'all done so much wrong that it's It's ridiculous, man. I hope they go over there, man. I hope PBC finds its way over there, man. All y'all got to compete now, bro. All y'all got to compete under one banner. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it at all. Y'all would mainly be competing against Oscar De La Hoya, the same fighters that y'all stole from him. The same fighters that y'all stole from him will be competing with him now on the same platform. Karma's a bitch, man. Karma's a bitch. Y'all have done some grimy shit. Y'all have done some outlandishly stupid shit. And try to run that, oh, y'all know the business game. Man, I know what the fuck. Listen, sometimes it don't take no Harvard education and experience in the business to see the writing on the wall. And the writing was on the wall years ago. Oh man, it's a business. You don't understand business. I understand y'all quality of fights is getting lower and lower and lower and lower as the months wane on. And I understand y'all putting every fight behind a paywall is bad for business because y'all already aren't known fighters like that. Only fighter that got a platform not even a really loyal fan base to really come and see that nigga work. None of them really have fan bases like that to where 100, you can guarantee them 4, 5, 600K every time they get out there and fight. Tank has a nice little fan base. You can't get him. You can't guarantee no 600K with Tank. Earl, Wilder, you can't guarantee those type of bro. You can't guarantee them type numbers with them niggas. Y'all was never strong enough to stand on your own. Cause a lot of the big fights are they're signed to other promoters. In America, no platform is that strong. What Eddie Hearn is doing over there in the UK, yeah, bro, like they can stand on their own. But once you cross the Atlantic Ocean, and you come over here, no platform is strong enough to stand on their own. Y'all need each other. You can't create this. You can't isolate yourself away from the rest of the sport and think you're gonna survive this shit. No, my nigga, that's not how this shit go. You playing yourself, and y'all played yourself, and I'm glad it's happening. I'm not happy that motherfuckers is out of a job. I'm not. But Al Heyman gotta go. Al Heyman has to go. And anybody who has the mindset of an Al Heyman, you cannot you can't base your entire existence off of implementing another Floyd Mayweather. What other fighter over there has the same skill set of a Floyd Mayweather that y'all cultivated? What other fighter over there has the marketability of a Floyd Mayweather that y'all? Even Tank doesn't have that. Tank, and he was a Floyd Mayweather protege. He was right up under the wing of Floyd. God damn, bro. I hope y'all niggas end up on the zone so I can laugh hysterically. Oh my fucking god. So I can see that nigga Leonard Ellerby just oh my fucking god. Please go to the zone. I'm gonna rub it in y'all face, but it's a good thing. Wilder and Joshua will be easier to make. I know that much. Y'all can stand to learn some shit, Brody. Y'all need to get up under the wings of somebody who's been running a fucking stable for decades. Cause y'all niggas ain't it. Y'all not it. The writing was on the wall for your ass years ago when you chose to ignore all that shit. Your fans, they chose to ignore all that shit and not hold you accountable out of a sense of nationalism and us going against I don't want to be the nigga to go against the grain. I ain't about to speak against no other black man, even though that nigga wrong is 2 left feet. I don't give a fuck less about no Al Heyman. That nigga is not my people, Brody. Like, no. I don't know shit about being. I don't know shit about being Harvard educated. I don't know nothing about that. It's a grimy motherfucker. So, yeah, man, I'm about to go look at this little baddie in here and grab my ice. Yeah. I get with y'all later, man. Y'all niggas be easy, bro. Deuces.